Hi, Andre. This is Jason. Just wanted to give you a quick overview of why I was asking all these weird questions and what it is that I'm talking about. So there's this program, yeah, it's kind of a game called Minecraft. It's not really a game because there's kind of really no point. And what it consists of is a very Lego-like world. As you can see, it's very blockular. It's got water, it's got sand, it's got dirt, it's got trees, it's got sky, it's got clouds. And here you can create things very easily by laying down the blocks that you want. And you can add other blocks on top of them. If you make a boo-boo, you can just easily break that. And again, you can make structures, and you can also cut out things so that they wind up floating in midair. So it occurred to me, Aaliyah and I were talking about building a house. Basically buying some land and building it from scratch. But to tell you the truth, a lot of the ideas that I see bore me, and I didn't want to spend a ton of money on something like an architect. So I was wondering how much of the process I could actually do on my own, and whether or not we could just sort of work through ideas and layouts, basically outside any sort of expensive process. So what I did is I made a very quick house, and this is what it looks like. And this is not at all necessarily realistic. It's just kind of me just goofing around with area and shape and stuff like that. So here I've got the first floor. This is the living room. This is this doesn't really matter. I'm just kind of showing you. It doesn't really matter what I've designed here. Just wanted to show you what's possible. Now the lighting is, ignore this cheesy looking stuff up here. Lighting is really sort of poorly implemented because this is kind of a underground kind of game. By that I mean you go underground. So there's a lot of things that are not very well implemented, like shelves and lighting and stuff like that. So here I've got the kitchen, and here I've got the pantry, Aaliyah's sort of recipe book collection. And I'm going to run over here. Now what we wanted to do is we wanted to make our staircase into an effective bookshelf. You can make steps here, but we wanted to have it bookshelves, and there's no stepped bookshelves. So up here we've got a bedroom, master bedroom, bathroom, linen closet, utility closet, and another bedroom. So again, the reason why I'm showing you this is not necessarily to get any feedback on this particular structure, but what I was wondering is whether or not this might not have some sort of application for people that want to be able to sort of design a general plan rather than verbally conveying what it is that they want in a house. Perhaps they can sort of lay it out and show it to someone to say, this is what I have in mind. So I was wondering if A, whether or not something like that would be useful, and B, whether or not such a thing would create more problems than it might be worth. Now, the reason why I'm asking all these things is because I was considering sort of skinning up the game. There's different texture packs that you can load. Let's see, options, where is it? Disconnect, texture packs, go back to default, done, go back to the same world. And as you can see, it all looks very, very different with this texture pack. And go back. And here we are back to the texture pack that I want to use. But it occurred to me yesterday that I would be able to make texture packs that it might be called sand, but it would look like a shelving unit. Or I could, it would be called, this stuff is called like soul sand or something like this stuff that looks like cheese. I could change that into sort of like maybe a bluish light. And maybe make the bottom half transparent so it would look like very thin lighting that you could apply. So anyway, yeah, I was basically wondering if a tool like that might be something that would be useful to an architect or a client of an architect. So your feedback would be very much appreciated, and hopefully I'll talk to you soon. Thank you.